7th place game on World Lacrosse TV. You are at the World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championships here in Jeju, Korea. And I am Tony Watts. Welcome, 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 welcome to wherever you are for this contest. England versus Jamaica, which was the first game that these two teams played in their pool game. And that was a really exciting game as we saw England get up 14-11 in that game. But Jamaica, with 2.5 minutes to go, had 3 man-up opportunities, and the ball was just not handled as well as it could have in their first game and went out of bounds. And they lost, well, they were down 13-11 at that point in the first game, and England came down, scored another one. So, but what we have here is a rematch of that very first. So it's like bookends here at the beautiful Singalwipo field in Jeju, as the two teams head out to the centre. And both teams coming off a loss yesterday. We had Jamaica, who played Japan, and they lost 11-5 on field 2. And then last night I had Puerto Rico up against England, and at one point it got back to a 2-goal game. It was 13-11, and then they pushed out, did England on Puerto Rico, went down 15-11. But this is going to be a contest. Strap yourselves in here on World Lacrosse TV, because we are about to get the ball underway in the centre. And England down 2 face-off players at the moment. Leo Baythorpe, well, he hit his shoulder, and George Smith has pulled up sore. So they start with a shorty in the face-off there, and an illegal procedure sees England with the first control of this game. Wilkinson been amazing for this tournament, has Drew Wilkinson. He's got 14 goals, 1 assist, and he leads the, well, sorry, no he doesn't. He's the second on the scoring list. The leading scorer at the moment is Archie Gold. He has 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points. But this is Jackson. Jackson gets away early, uses that pace down to Spreckley. Spreckley comes back to Gold. Gold back up to Wilkinson. And now over to Mockin. Jamie Mockin picks up the shorty, looks to inside. Slide comes, next one over. And Jackson there, he was ripping bombs from that left-hand 45 last night, and found himself with another shot there. Spreckley, as he wore a good cross-check in the centre last night, and ball is loose, and they've called it fair play. And now coming down the other way here for Jamaica is JT Mathura the third. And Jamaica with an opportunity in their forward end. This guy has impressed me all week, Carl Hyman. If there's someone that at the start of the week I didn't know his name, and if you ask me who he was now, I would say it in less than 2 seconds. He has been very good for this Jamaican team. And often the cream rises as you come to stop. White comes down the side. White looks to fire. So is this guy in the cage. Just had an amazing stop the other night, and it made it all the way onto Sports Centre. Did Jackson Davies' game-winning stop as Gold just tries to get stripped there. But picked up now by Cartwright. Ball comes back to Davies. Davies shoots a long bomb. Just couldn't quite find the handle there. Under pressure straight away. Ball goes over, but no over and back as it hasn't been checked in yet. If you were wondering why, that went over the halfway line, but wasn't called over and back. It's got to get into the forward third of the offensive end, which is where Drew Wilkinson is now about to shoot, and Wilkinson starts the scoring. Straight past the keeper there in MJ Sion. And Drew Wilkinson adding to his tally here in this contest. That gives him 15-1 for the week. And he opens the scoring. So an opportunity down in their offensive end. A save there from the keeper of Davies. Good riding pressure though from Jamaica. And Drew Wilkinson able to step into about 8 to 9 metres straight in front. And we have the long pole again in the face-off. So straight under pressure he is as White getting worked on as the ball goes loose. And love the fact that they're letting these guys play at the moment. This is great officiating. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, and it's a 7v8 contest. And at the end of the week, this is what we want to see. Nothing untoward, but it's tough out there. Rubbing is racing. And now getting inside there. Look on the bottom corner. Oh, steps through as another one comes into the back of the net there. And that is Ellis Baythorpe. Gets the second for England. 11th goal of the tournament has Baythorpe. He's got 5 assists to go along with it. And England 2-0 early. And the long stick matchup in the face-off is working at the moment. Putting pressure. White has been fantastic in there all week. But he's got no room to move once he wins it. And that's more out of necessity as the 2 face-off players for England are injured. But this time here, as Damani White, well, he gets that one into himself and he gets one back. So Jamaica with the ball up to Quincy White. So they've got twins, Damani and Quincy, both twin brothers. And they've got a player out there and a Mackenzie, and his dad is the assistant coach. So it's and then there's a brother who played in Ireland and a coach as well. And ball fired around, that comes off the keeper. And no damage done there by White. So plenty of family connections in this Jamaican team. And I tell you what, it's very similar in most teams with lacrosse, as White comes around the backside. Now over here, this man's been good all week too, Stone Evans. And he's just a big man, and just taking him off now, back up the top right. Fires top shelf there. And Quincy White says, there you go, England. How about you protect that top left-hand corner? And we were right behind that shot in the commentary box. And that did not deviate. Quincy White gets one back for Jamaica. And a 2-1 ball game here. But good work in the centre. You see there on the replay, right behind the camera angle, stick side high. And that just had absolute heat on it, that ball. And again, Jamaica win it out the front. Gives it over to White. White looks up. Ball to be won down the back. Is picked up. And now there's a little bit of patience being asked by the coaching staff as subs come on. As we see Grayson Bromfield to Carl Hyman. Carl Hyman down the back there. Finds Dylan Bohr. Bohr runs around the outside, looks inside. Couldn't quite find White. Ball to be won on the deck. As a little one over. Oh, that's a good save, I think. I think he got a piece of it. Whatever it was a very inventive shot from the attacking player. And now England, through the keeper of Jackson Davies, will look to bring the ball out. This man, Cartwright, always looking to get into the offensive end and run through a couple. Looks back up. Cartwright about to be under pressure. Oh, yard sale, and it's coming back the other way. So unsettled play here, and they decide not to push it, as the coaches just want a little bit of settled offense here. And Grayson Bromfield now to Carl Hyman. Hyman Gets past Drew Wilkinson, limited angle, and just eating that one up is this keeper. He's been very good for the week, has Jackson Davies. And England back into attack and with pace, so he can go here. And that's his shooting spot, and yes it is! Drew Wilkinson, number 2. And transition ball is gonna be pivotal in this game. And Wilkinson just got past the shorty there, up the top. And I can tell you what, when he gets to about 8 to 10 meters out straight in front, those hands are loosening up. And they are shooting bullets as we have a hydration break here. England 3, Jamaica 1, 8:43 left in the first term. And what a start to this game. We see turnovers. We've seen just great shooting by both sides so far. And now they get to just cool their jets and their throat with a quick little hydration break. And if you are online, hit me up on Instagram at TonyWatts71. That is at TonyWatts71. Send us a message. We'll try to get back to you as much as we can. And tell us who you're supporting. Tell us, send some love for the players, for the officials. How about a bit of love for the officials? They do a great job out there. Everyone bags them, and they're always the easy target. But I'll tell you what, in this heat, they're doing an absolutely fantastic job. This competition, they have been sensational, have the officials. Ball back into the center. And taken away there from White again. So White gets the ball at the top of his stick. He finds Brown. And Brown rotates the ball out. Getting put under pressure there from Cartwright. And Brown looking for an outlet and might find one now in Bromfield. He does, up top center. Stone Evans, well, he's being worn very closely by his defender. And Bromfield runs down the right-hand pipe, but Evans manages to get free. So Stone Evans up against James Thompson. Looks to come down there, he'll fire that. Great save again from the English keeper there in Jackson Davies. That's 5 saves for Davies so far. And a good first quarter for Davies. And now England with another opportunity. He's a lefty and coming down that left-hand pipe on a right-hander. You've got to shoot it across him up to the top right-hand corner. Because if you shoot it top left-hand, he just has stick side high. And he can just stand in his normal position. Ball here with Jackson. Jackson tries to outrun, does. Over here to Spreckley. Spreckley looks inside, can't find anyone. Gets a little bit of pressure there. Ball comes back up to Jamie Mockin. And Mockin, he picks up the defender there in Bromfield. Jamie Mockin, oh, nice little check there. If you're going to go quickly. He just can't, pushes him over the line. And that's over and back. Great defense there from Bromfield. And just couldn't handle the ball then, Jamie Mockin. Easy turnover. And now Jamaica with an opportunity here. Currently 3-1 down. But you cannot give good teams hope and opportunities. Because at this level, these two teams are pretty well rated and matched, and fires, and that's hit the back of the net off the keeper. So a good position again from Jackson Davies. We'll call that a save because that's actually hit him and then gone out the back of the net. And Davies looks up and finds his teammate in James McGilligan. So McGilligan looks over, finds a teammate there in Mason. Mason has the shorty. And this is a definite plan attacking from that top left-hand side. And now they, as they do, oh no, cannot let that happen. Look, one down the bottom, ball to be won. Ball is on the deck, great pickup. So you cannot let that happen. Cannot let Drew Wilkinson free like that. And the ball is in the stick there of Caleb McDowell. And a flag down. As we've got an offside here on England. A little bounce pass there to Bromfield. They need to attack the cage, otherwise the whistle will halt, which it has done exactly now. And you'll see a 30-second minor penalty here for England, which will put Jamaica into a power play situation. So England still need to get one onside. They've got 5 out in the defensive end as they bring that man on now. But the ball with Jamaica in the offensive end. Quincy White. Over there to Stone Evans. He is the, as a ball, tipped off and needs to chase that down, and luckily does. So they need to switch on here, Jamaica. Little inside there to Bromfield. Bromfield up to Hyman, back up to Stone Evans. Stone Evans rolls, but double comes as the penalty's been released. And they're back to 6-on-6 as Quincy White gets the ball. Now down on the back corner, left-hand side. Brown with the ball, steps in as gets a ball checked out of the stick, and the keeper will clear this ball here for England. Davies up the top, finds his teammate here in Mason. Mason runs through one, ball back up here to Dearden. Dearden just lost the ball at his feet. Lucky his teammate was switched on, and we've got an offside again here on England. So Jamaica, but as they had possession, all you do is you lose possession. There's no penalty on that one, as Jamaica did not have the advantage with the ball in the stick. And now Quincy White. So 6-on-6 again, Dylan Bohr. And nearly gets picked off. Ball does get knocked down. Bohr to pick the ball up, does, rolls inside, finds Hyman. Hyman with a massive hit there. Ball comes out, and they let him play, which is what they've started the game doing. Unless it's really untoward. That was a good contest. The attacker ran straight into the defender. And now England will bring the ball out through Davies. Davies, little pop up and over. And the speedster here in Ben Jackson gives the ball there to Jamie Mockin, as Spreckley tries to get free. And he's going to have a go here. Jackson comes up, little two-man game. But Quincy White, he's quick on his feet as well. And he looks to go again. Just a big body there is Quincy White. And rotates the ball down there to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth over to Baythorpe. Ellis Baythorpe. He loves an early goal, does Ellis Baythorpe. And he's already got one. Has he got two in his repertoire? Looks to free the hands up top side, but good defense there from Caleb McDowell. And Spreckley finds himself in a matchup here up against Logan Rayner. Uses his pace to get past Rayner. Ball down the back here to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth comes up left-hand side, waiting for a slide, turns and pops the ball over, and backup is had there by Baythorpe. And ball runs out of bounds. As we go to a hydration break here in a 3-1 ball game. Currently the way of England. And a couple of unforced errors out here by both teams, so they've sort of evened each other out. As the wind just picks up nicely here, but there is no cloud cover in the sky. So the sun is blazing here in the afternoon heat, as it is 20 past 4 in the afternoon. And stay tuned later, there's still 2 more games, or you can actually catch another game. Shendel Oliver on the outer side, the European Championship, I'm going to call it. We have the Netherlands up against Germany in their playoff game. And Germany just clearing the ball out there. So, England will start with the ball down on the back corner. And England coming out from their drinks huddle. So, time on the clock, 1 minute and 42 seconds. Currently, a 3-1 lead to England. And now Baythorpe looks for a 2-man game. McGilligan tries to set the pick. Gets run through, double comes, there's got to be a free man, they need to move the ball. As he rolls back in, loses his man. Baythorpe looks on the bottom corner, now ticks it down the back.
Get out there, good.
Finds Mocken. No, that's Gold, sorry. Archie Gold. Takes his shorty up the top and looks to work against him. Sean Stevenson with a short stick as a defender. Going to be careful that that's not a hold, a wraparound check. Ball to be picked up. Drew Wilkinson has the ball. And they just need to move their legs here, England. They're just a little flat-footed in offense. And the Jamaicans just hustling all over them. Again, I say it a lot. As Owen Shuttleworth looks over, finds Wilkinson for number 3. And a good work there from Owen Shuttleworth. Had the ball. Got his man just underneath him, rolled around and found an open man there in Drew Wilkinson. And he gets his 3rd for the game in the first quarter. And we get a 4-1 ball game with very limited time in this first. And you cannot give this man, any space in that area. 35.2 seconds left on the clock. White, has he got a quick reply here for Jamaica? As he just gets a little tap from the grass monster. Ball on the outer side with Hyman. They're going to have to go here. So 20 seconds on the clock. Ball comes over to DeAndre McKenzie. He fires through and ball fires up and over. And a flag on the play. So Jamaica now will hold this ball as that penalty's assessed. Limited time on the clock. Man in the box. 6 seconds on the box. And a penalty there for 1 minute. So if they hold the ball, they will start with the ball at the second quarter without a face-off. And that is exactly what they're looking to do. A little bit of pressure. Just want to move the feet to make sure. A little bit of a dance move out there. And Jamaica, well, they're going to start with the ball in the second term. But it is England on the scoreboard at the moment in a 4-1 ball game, with England in the penalty box. It has been Drew Wilkinson with 3, Ellis Baythorpe with 1 and 4. Jamaica, well, Quincy White has their only score. And on that, as the boys have a drink, we're going to have a break here on World Lacrosse TV.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
And back we come here as the boys come out for the second quarter. We'll see Jamaica with the ball. And online, Kirsty Graham says she's watching from Perth, Australia. Shout out to our number 6, Drew Wilkinson, and what a show he's put on this week. And of course, a shout out to his girlfriend Anna for screaming very loud all week in the stand. See you both in Perth on Tuesday. And then also online, Colin Stevenson says, hi Tony. You notice Ellis McLaughlin is not playing. He had to leave after the Japan game to the college. Well, I was looking. He's one of my favourites, that man in McLaughlin. And Landon Loftus already left after the Island game. So a couple of players down here, Jamaica. And thanks, Colin, for just giving us a heads up as Jamaica are back in offense here. As they look to work it around. Evans with the ball. Now out to White. White down the bottom corner. Oh, nearly picked off. Great pass. And on the bottom corner, Zeke Brown. Doing what Zeke Brown does. And that is sneaking. And he gets his first of the game. It's a 4-2 ball game. And they are on the board first in the second quarter with a man-up goal. And we've still got the man in the penalty box. On the outer side, the European Championship at the World Lacrosse Men's Championship. Well, I'm calling it that. It is Germany up against the Netherlands. We've got a 3-3 ball game out there. And Chendolo Oliver has that for you. And England win the ball out here. And he's just looking like he wants to get in on the cage here. He does. And there he goes. The long stick from England. Alex Tisley Worcester putting one away. Tisley Worcester just looked around and went, hang on, no one's chasing me. Hang on, I've got a long stick. Hang on, I can get to 8 metres, and hang on, I'm scoring. And Tisley Worcester gets on the board, and a quick reply here for England out of the centre. And 5-2 is the scoreline. Again, face-off been taken there by Oscar McCarthy as he gets a little bit of, I thought that was going to bounce out, but did not. And Jojo, she says back at it. Go Team Jamaica. Shout out to Logan Raynor, number 2. Well, he's played some really good defense out here, Logan Raynor. Big kudos to him. And who else we got? Alistair Hodges is online. And as the ball rotates down onto the back corner. And what does Alistair have to say here? He says, I was fortunate enough to play for England in 1990 at the Wacker in Perth. Well, I've got a Perth local standing next to me, and Amanda Plummer. And she knows that place well. It was an awesome experience to play against the likes of the Gate brothers, Tom Marachek, Dave Petramala. I mean, the list goes on. Larry Quinn, Jeff Kennedy, and Peter Can, etc., plus the Haudenosaunee in their first World Games. Something I will never forget. So, Alistair just keeping it in the family as England now are in offense, looks down the bottom and finds James McKilliger for his first of the day. And McKilliger just rolling around on the bottom side there. And you see that, and now England on the replay here just found himself open on the bottom corner, and defense has got to tighten up from there. And they brought it back to a 2-goal ball game, but all of a sudden now they're out to 6-2. So ball to be won, White to White. And Quincy White will get possession down to Dylan Bohr. Bohr comes back up to White. And he will look to find Carl Hyman. And now down the bottom corner to Brown, to Bohr. Now Dylan Bohr picks up the shorty. Well, he's not really that short, to be honest, is Jack Didden. Looking to just find a man. Finds the man now in Brown. Brown out to Hyman. Hyman, they're playing in a really wide set. As you just see here, Stone Evans being taken wide out as he's getting locked off. And now England with an opportunity to pick the ball up and go. And they do. But ball hits the ground. Now a great pick up there from the English defender. And we're going to have a timeout here. Charge to England. As the long stick there in Thompson picked the ball up. And again, you can see England here locking off Stone Evans. And he's just taken his man right out of the play. I'd rather see him, if he gets locked off, get in the crease, and maybe you can set a 1-4-1 and do a little bit of work to free that lock off. But you've got to work hard when you get locked off. And if you're going to head out to the side, you're not really impacting the game as a whole. So I always, when I coach, said if you're getting locked off, get to the crease. Get to the crease, get another man in there and work off each other. And you know what, if you're getting locked off, work hard, because you will get free, because they realise what a threat you are. And you may as well go and try and get free. And when you do, show them that they're not that good at locking you off. So, but England right now with the ball. So, ball will start with England. Currently, they are 6-2 up. And England, even this early part of the game, you can see out there these players, they've been playing for 9 days now. And in really hot, humid weather. And they're all feeling the aches and pains and the soreness in the legs. And this is going to be a battle of the attrition out there, because it's very hot out there as Archie Gold has the ball. He has Shuttleworth, decides not to give it to him. Gold heads down the backside. Mocken in the crease along with Spreckley. Now Gold comes around right. Oh, looks inside. And a great work there from Jamie Mocken. Just double checking that is Mocken. I'm looking at the number here. I'm making sure that's not 18. As he runs off towards me. No, he's the man behind. So that is Jamie Mocken. Why would I doubt myself? As Jamie Mocken gets his first. And that's the 1-4-1. You know what? Get in there, create some havoc, get a little bit of space. And when you get the opportunity, stick it in the back of the cage. And Jamie Mocken brings them out to 7-2 here, England. And ball comes out the back. White's been good in the face-off for Jamaica. But he's picked up straight away by Jack Dearden. Jack Dearden just trying to get him into a jog, passes over to his brother. And Jack Dearden just fires back into the hole. And Dylan Bohr with the attack. So they're really missing Elias Shadid McLaughlin out there on this right 45, the number 4 for Jamaica. And they've got a whole new set there, and Landon Loftus, sorry. Yeah, he was sneaky in there as well. And it was the off-ball stuff as Dylan Bohr now. But what it does is it give opportunity as the ball gets checked, and out it comes. And England will bring the ball back here through James Thompson. Oh, James Thompson looks, fires, good save there from the keeper in Sion. And now the ball will come back the other way. Needs to get it forward, but picked up again here by England. And he rotates the ball to the opposite side there to Dearden. Jack Dearden has the ball, top middle. He's already got 3, has Drew Wilkinson. And he'll look to take on 4 here as he picks a shorty matchup. 9:29 in the quarter. Next dead ball, we're going to have a hydration break. Ball down on the bottom left-hand corner, Baythorpe. No, that's Archie Gold. No, it's not. Try again, that's Spencer Mason. The 16, 18, or is that 16 again? I may have got them all wrong. Just watching the number as he comes off. I'm right behind the coach's box here. And, just watching and looking. And that is, sorry, that's Jamie Mocken. So number 16 gets that goal as well. Apologies for that. Yeah, if you know where we're standing right behind the Jamaican box here, almost. And Jamie Mocken gets his second. And England, well, it's almost, I know it's early in this game, but it's almost becoming a bridge too far already. And England, after last night's loss, where they had an opportunity to get back in, see there the shot of the long stick. And then that's the one from Alex Worcester. And then we saw Mocken just give a little one down. So he's got an assist as well. And that was the finish there as he just looked inside and found Jamie Mocken. And then Mocken again, almost a rinse and repeat of the last goal he got. And then coming down the outer side here with the shot was Thompson. So they've peppered the cage here. Have England and ball back into the centre. Hydration break over. White with the ball, flicks it out, but flicks it straight to an English stick in Hodgson. Hodgson down to Spreckley. Spreckley under pressure from the longie. Oh, great check there. And Jamaica look to pick the ball up and bring it over. Great work there from Logan Rayner. And we were talking about him before on the shout-outs. So, but you look here, it's currently, there's 6 defenders down there for England, and we've got 3 attackers for Jamaica as the benches are, make that 4 attackers, now 5. And no penalty in the box as the 6-1 gets released. So Dylan Bohr with the ball. Picks up by Jack Dearden. Shorty, Stone Evans, there it is. He's got free. That's better work. Set a little 2-man game, get free, and then wait for your teammates to pick off. You're going to have to work hard, but the quality of this player has the ability to do that. 1 extra. Kicks over to White. Quincy White runs through, 2, 3, tink, tink, tink off the bar. And now Quincy White has the ball down the back. And Newland. Now, as Stone back up to Newland. Just fired the ball in. Ball to be won, and Jack Dearden gets it and goes. And now the long stick here for England. On his way down is Will Hodgson. Hodgson to Dearden. Dearden fires across the face of goal. We'll call that a possession shot, as it's missed the cage. And backed up down there by Zach Spreckley. So Spreckley gives the ball up here. Up the top. And just looking to take some time here. It's the stick of Oscar McCarthy. McCarthy looks to go up against the shorty. McCarthy now inside rolls. Slide comes. Oh, McCarthy puts one up in the top shelf. And McCarthy gets his first. And England, another one on the board. And it's starting to unravel. As the ball will find its way back into the center. England just with more legs at the moment. And 6:45 on the clock. And a ball to be won again and a flag down. And that will be going on Jamaica, I believe, is it? No, that one is going the other way on England. So Alex Tidley Worcester getting a slash for 1 minute. And now Jamaica. Can they get on the scoreboard here? Their last power play was good. White, Evans over to Hyman. Hyman, a bottom corner. Brown, good save. Comes off the stick and out the back. And they can go straight away here, Jamaica. So ball back up here to Hyman. Hyman up to Stone Evans. Evans looks to fire and pops it up top shelf. And lets his defender know about it, that he should have probably been out further on his hands. But Stone Evans drops a bomb from outside. And he gets his first. And Jamaica, their third. Just saw there on that replay, just not getting in that, not even pushing out onto Stone Evans. And he's just let his defender know all about it. Didn't even get stick in lane there. And he just tells him all about it. He's his man. If you're going to give me those sort of angles, I'm going to take them all day. 9-3 ball game. And we've got a timeout here to England. They have 32 seconds left on the penalty. And they'll just be working this penalty clock away. As the officials get a bit of water on board. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing quickly while we have this timeout. We'll be back very shortly here. As the ball comes back here from the timeout of England. Face off to and shoot. Still 32 seconds on the penalty. Jamaica still in a power play situation if they can win the ball. And Stone Evans gets the first goal of the game for him. and the third for Jamaica. So White wins the ball. Going backwards there is Cartwright, and Cartwright gives it up. Oh, that's a push there, but deemed to be hands together and in the chest, and play on, we say.
15, so 15. Man up, 15.
So 15 seconds in the power play. Stone Evans looking over here to Hyman. Hyman looking to just step down. Hyman's going to fire that. And tink, tink, tink off the bar it goes. And ball coming out here. Good pressure. And that might be a loose ball push. And it has been... and we got whistles blowing here. And they'll stop the game here because we got a loose equipment as the shoes come off. So just confirming that turnover there, and they're just conferencing that, the officials. And just wondering whether there was a push on that, and maybe that might be a simultaneous penalty here. Been given to Jamaica, but just double checking. I reckon we're going to have a face-off here. I reckon there's simultaneous penalties coming. Yeah, I thought there was a push as well. Simultaneous penalties. 30 seconds for a push, and conduct for 30 seconds on red. 2 30-second penalties, and they will even each other out. And we're going to have a face-off. I thought that's what the initial call was for the push. Obviously a 30-second conduct call as well. And good work there by the officials just to have the conference to make sure they got the right result. And ball comes off a yellow stick. That one's going red. As a long stick comes in to pick that ball up. And James Thompson will kick the ball back to Jackson Davies. Davies on the outer side. Finds Archie Carr. Carr back to Jack Dearden. Jack Dearden with a little bit of, and now we can just run it over easily here. And they've got to watch out. No, offside is okay this side. As the man held there in McCarthy. And now McCarthy has Gold, has the ball up top. So Archie Gold will run the ball down here up against Hyman. Oh, sorry, that's Stevenson. Good trail check there from Stevenson, but they need to pick the ball up. It's come off a yellow foot as Caleb McDowell looks to get in. A little dip and dunk, and just picking his pocket there from that bounce that Brown got awkwardly. And an opportunity here as the keeper comes through. And we'll bring the ball back, Davies. And Davies, they look around and he's got it. And is he going to, oh, is he going coast to coast? Don't know, I don't think so. I don't think he thinks so either. I think he thought, I've probably gone far enough. And the ball will be down in the backhand corner here as we reach the 3-minute 42 mark. As ball is in the hand of Ellis Baythorpe. So next stop of play, again, we're going to have a hydration break. Baythorpe just loses the ball and under pressure. They're looking tired out there, all players, and you would be after 9 days of competition. Spreckley, he still looks quite sprightly on his feet. So he copped a big cross-check last night across the ribs. Might just be a little love tap there for it. Now back over, finds McGilligan! And James McGilligan coming into the game, gets his second. And we've got a 10-3 ball game here, the way of England, and we've also got a hydration break as McGilligan gets his second. As I get a little bit of water on too, and I'm just going to check the socials also. Well earned little sip of something quite refreshing here. I don't know what it is, but it's a recovery like a Powerade, RG. Don't know. Tastes good. Keeps me energized. And let's have a look who's on the social, shall we? See if anyone knows. Here we go. Paul Carr says, hi, Tony. Archie Carr's dad here. Big shout out for Archie Carr and all the England boys from Paul and Maria watching in sunny Troon, Scotland with a morning cuppa. Well, I can tell you what, that sounds like a fantastic thing to do, to come to Scotland and have a cuppa. And maybe one day, Paul, I'll get over there and we'll catch up for a cuppa. But great to see you online watching here as England just start to get away here. As the ball is in the offense now. And Jamaica look to do some work. Carl Hyman. Now here with Quincy White. White taking his defender out really wide there. As Spencer Mason tries to keep up, and Quincy White, as the ball ends up in the back of the net there. And Quincy White with that big drive gives it over there to the number 5 of Grayson Bromfield. Let's see just a little one here, back to Bromfield. Bromfield had the keeper turned. Nice little pass there. Bromfield with no one really on him. And Bromfield gets another one for Jamaica. That's their 4th. And we've got a 4-10 ball game with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the second term. So ball one again there. Dylan Bohr picks the ball up, and we're going to have a timeout here. Charge to Jamaica, as the two teams will get a chance to get a bit more refreshment on board. A little bit of quality H2O here for the boys, and they need it out there. It's very warm here in Jeju, Korea. And that sun, normally this time of the day you start to get some clouds around, but right now it is baking out here. Mind you, the breeze has picked up more than it has here in a while, but it is very warm in the beautiful Jeju Island. And we're currently coming up to 4:51 in the afternoon here. And almost coming up to half time as Jamaica call the timeout here with about 2 minutes on the clock. And let's see what they've got up their sleeves. Jamaica with the timeout. And the coach can do no more. He sends them out there. Coach Mark Wilson.
100, everyone out.
Bromfield up the top. We look like we've got a foot race about to ensue. So Bromfield over to White. White. Back to Bromfield. They got a nice wide set here. So just trying to not get those slides close enough. And Bromfield goes against the shorty. Looks to go, and he goes now. Looks down, rotates back up. Now if he kicks the ball again, and now looks to drive. So pass. And we got a flag on the play. So England with a penalty here. And we've got a slash call here on Archie Carr. So England in the box for 1 minute. And we've got 1 minute and 59 seconds left on the clock. 10-4 ball game on World Lacrosse TV. A little fake again, but not this time. They've watched that one on the highlight reel a few times. So back up, now down to Hyman, he can step in. Doesn't want it this time. And the ball needs to move quickly. Through ball is there to Hyman if they want to use it. Now on the bottom corner. And the through ball's there. Now I'd give it straight back. And good inside look, but picked off. And Jamaica, they could have used the through ball there to White, and White could have given it straight back to Hyman. The whole defense sloughed out on the other side. And if they'd gone through ball back, Hyman would have had a step down shot. But ball turned over. And Drew Wilkinson has the ball under 2 minutes to go. Drew Wilkinson rolls the ball to the substitute coming on. McCarthy looks down to Sprexley. Sprexley will give it back here to Wilkinson. Wilkinson over there to McGilligan, already with 2. 40 seconds in the quarter. Defense just need to hold him out. McGilligan looks to use his pace, but I reckon some of that pace is sapping away out here as the boys will be looking forward to half time. And looks inside, little inside roll, finds McCarthy. McCarthy tried to find him on the bottom corner. And they need to just get one forward here. Just a long pass and not being able to free it. Can he just get the ball up? Now they need to hit the hole. And no there. And ball turns over. England with a little bounce shot all the way down. That would have not been counted anyway. And we have a 10-4 ball game at the end of the first half. Here we have Jamaica up against England. And the boys will look forward to a good half-time sit down and get in the fans as we look to do exactly the same here on World Lacrosse TV. My name's Tony Watts. We'll see you back here very shortly.
포장재부터 제품까지 1000번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 뻗거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐?
뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요.
마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
And as the players come back out into the baking sun here in Jeju Island for the World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championships, 7th place game. So one of these teams will finish 7th, one will finish 8th. And they've both been very good in the championship this week. Both teams almost getting some upsets to move them a little higher. But the two teams at the moment, well, England are up 10 goals to 4. And we've got 30 minutes left of this contest. The players, 30 minutes left to give everything they have for their team. As the ball comes back into the center. And we're about to start second half action here. And ball gets flicked out the back. Jamaica with the win. Hyman picks the ball up in his stick and goes and tries to find some shade out there from the marquees that have been set up. Just gets knocked over. Flag comes on the play late. That'll be for a push after the event. So flag on the play here. Jamaica with an opportunity. As they give it to Hyman, they've brought it outside the restraining area. So Hyman just drops the ball, and England will have a minor penalty here, I think. Oh, 1 minute illegal body. Okay, so make that upgrade. Major penalty. 1 minute. Unnecessary roughness. So, good start for Jamaica. Jamaica need to good pressure there. Jones, and another flag. As just asking the question there. Was the long pole for England. Oh, that has nailed the defender. Fair square in the back. He wasn't even watching that ball because he thought he was shooting. And those hurt. Oh, that just rattles. He's going to have a little bit of a bruise in the back. He's trying to say, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt, but it really does. And another penalty here for England, a 4-zone. And Archie Carr, tough as nails. He wouldn't have been expecting that. As White has the ball. Over there to Evans. Evans on the back corner. Back here, and another goal there for Carl Hyman in a power play situation. And they're back to 10-5. As Carl Hyman gets one for Jamaica. All single goal scorers today for Jamaica. And another power play there for the Jamaican team. And I'm still laughing at Archie Carr because he almost had his back turned to that play and he saw the shot coming, but he was so far outside the goal that he wouldn't have expected it to hit him, and it got him right in the middle of the back. It's going to leave a mark. As Domani White wins it. Little flip up. So have Jamaica got the legs and start to get back into this contest. Hyman, little knockdown. There to Stone Evans. A little bit of pressure. And Stone Evans just getting done for the hold there. And they'll work the ball here through McCarthy. No, little flip up now to McCarthy. As Gold comes on. And to Jackson. Jackson looks to take Stevenson all the way over the other side. And now Spreckley will try and get his player to come through to keep space. So just trying to get inside there. Now down the bottom, Baythorpe just not happy with himself with that shot. Thinks he should have done better. But Shuttleworth picks the ball up with the first on. Two-man game coming out to be set there as Jamie Mockin came out to set it. Now looking for an option, finds Mockin. Mockin to Spreckley. Spreckley runs through the pick. Back up the top here to Jackson. Jackson and Stevenson. This is a good foot race, these two. Mightn't even get to that if Stevenson can keep him up and under. Looks back in. Ellis Baythorpe fires the ball there and goes wide. And Demario Burham is in the cage, so they've changed the keeper at halftime. Have Jamaica Gold. Spreckley steps in for the pick, looks up the top side, just can't take it. And they're just looking a bit exhausted at the moment. Stevenson, though, he's going to come down the other way. Has a long stick normally. Oh, a little over the back there as crease infringement occurs. And the ball will turn over again here. So the last thing that these two teams want is to be playing basketball out here, up and down the field in this heat. So England to bring the ball out to the keeper there in Jackson Davies. Davies over to James McGilligan. And he's been good today. Probably the best game I've seen him play, McGilligan. He's been in everything. And he's managed to find himself on the scoreboard a couple of times. The legs are still moving as Shuttleworth comes down, finds McCarthy. McCarthy out to Gold. Gold Looks to come topside to McGilligan. Oh, now over-rotate so they can use the numbers here. Looks back down the bottom as Baythorpe has the ball. Just had to look twice as Spreckley looks inside. Little flip up. Needs to win it before it goes over the half. And gives it back to Ellis Baythorpe. And Baythorpe, he just looks a little shagged at the moment. Does Ellis Baythorpe with the work he's done this week. And just starting to feel the fact that they've played this many games in this heat over the tournament. As it's coming to an end for both of these sides after this game. And Gold looks up. Couldn't quite find it back up the top. McGilligan over there to Drew Wilkinson. And again, even there, the pace in the shot has come out here. And now Australia rotate the ball. Sorry, not Australia. I was just speaking to one of my mates from Australia. He's just got out here, so apologies for that. We have Jamaica. And they're out here for the World Lacrosse Under-16 Sixers tournament. I was having a chat to him at half time, and he said that they had arrived. And Jamaica now, well, can they arrive? 10-5 ball game. As Grayson Bromfield gives the ball over there to Brown. Brown gets in and under. Few slow legs here now, and good inside there. And finds his teammate in DeAndre McKenzie. And DeAndre McKenzie gets his first of the game. And his second goal of the tournament. As we have a hydration break here on field 1 with just under 10 minutes to go. And Jamaica have 6 goals to 10, so back to a 4-goal ball game. And Jamaica, well, they're just on top of the ground at the moment. England just looking a little like they'd love this contest to be over, as I'm sure both sides will battle out to the final whistle. But again, I'll say this heat is sapping out here at the moment, and I'm sitting here in a commentary box with 2 fans behind me. I'm not sitting out there running around in this heat, and I know that I'm feeling it. As some of the replays there, and Carl Hyman just showing the gym work he's been doing there in that celebration. And now, ball back into a face-off. As the hydration break comes to an end. And we go back to a face-off. So ball gets reset, 10-6 the scoreline. 9 minutes and 13 seconds left in this term. And Jamaica win it again. So just running on top of the ground at the moment, Jamaica. Dylan Bohr runs the back. And now passes the ball up to Carl Hyman. Carl Hyman to Quincy White. Quincy White over here to Grayson Bromfield. Grayson Bromfield turns back, gives it there to White, and looks to go again. Hyman over to Brown. Brown with the long stick. Now passes the ball over to Hyman, down to Dylan Bohr. And Dylan Bohr picks up the shorty. Dylan Bohr gets around, gets in, and gets in the crease. And we've got a player down behind play there. So they'll stop play here. It looked like a shoulder when he went down. He grabbed for that shoulder as the ball goes out of bounds. And it looked like he grabbed for that right-hand shoulder as he went down. And again, I'm all over this as the players just take a knee for a fallen teammate and or opponent. And just assessing the arm. I think it's an arm. He certainly, as he hit the ground, there was nothing untoward with that. He just looks like, I don't know whether he got tangled up there as the player came around the backside there, Dylan Bohr. But got tangled, well, whatever it was, as soon as he hit the ground, it looked like he was reaching for his arm. So maybe it might be a stinger in the shoulder as he looks to get up. And just, yeah, feeling that right-hand shoulder, I think. And that is Jamie Mocken. And gets a couple of taps on the bum from his teammates and a couple of the his opposition. And now, just whatever it is, he's feeling a little bit sore, is Jamie Mocken, but leaving the field under his own steam, so that's always a good sign. 10-6 ball game here. Jamaica with possession as the sun bakes right into the commentary box at the moment. And now down on the bottom corner, back up there to Hyman. Hyman, good save there from Jackson Davies, just gets a stick up. And they start quickly here, Jamaica. Back up to Stone Evans. Stone Evans back to Carl Hyman. Now a little dump on the bottom corner. And another one there. And Brown, Ziggy Brown, gets another one. We're back to a 3-goal ball game. And Ziggy Brown gets his second of the contest. And we've seen this a couple of times on field one where teams have got out to a lead and all of a sudden it turns over and turns around. And we've got one of those here now as this team here starts to get some momentum. And there must have been a penalty on the play with that as well after the goal. So here we go. Opportunity for Jamaica to get another one. It is a 7-10 ball game, the way of England. But Jamaica having, oh, there we go. And another one. That gets the crowd and the Jamaican guys on the sideline up and about. 10-8 ball game. As Carl Hyman sticks one high. And if you thought the game was over at 10-4, think again, we're back to 10-8. As Hyman puts a ball there in, and they're back to a face-off. And now they get the win out again. White, oh, just throws the ball away. A little bit of a let down there. As England will bring the ball out. And the ball is coming down here through the long stick. Needed to guard him there. And now in the stick of Ben Jackson. So have we got a finish here in the 7-8 game? Are we going to send it deep into overtime, or is Jamaica going to keep on this roll and just run away with it? Well, the story will be told. Oh, Jamaica win the ball back again. England just starting to make a few little unforced errors here. And Jamaica are capitalising on it. So a 10-8 ball game. And can they get back within one? You thought when the score was 10-3 that there was no chance. Jamaica were done and dusted. but never right off the Jamaicans. As we have Cal Hyman with the last goal scorer, just gives it over there to Bromfield, and Bromfield gives it to Brown. Now back to White, Quincy White. So under pressure here are England now in their defensive end. Ball up the top to Bromfield, fires, good save. Goes across the face of goal. But it's all Jamaica at the moment in that offensive end. And here we go again through Brown. Brown looks to come around on his... actually, that's not Brown. That definitely is not Brown. That is Stone Evans. Has a little bit too much more of a... He's a bigger body, shall I say. In a really nice way is Stone Evans. From Zeke Brown. Zeke Brown is a athlete. And as we see Stone Evans on the outer side. We have got 3 minutes left in this third quarter. We've gone from a 10-3 scoreline to a 10-8 scoreline, and they're looking to go again here, Jamaica. As we see Evans come up. Now needs to move the ball on. Does. As the short Longy picks him up. Shorty here on Bromfield. Bromfield needs to go. Bromfield steps down. Looks to shake to shoot. Not there. Tries to back in. They come again. So now rotation. So the defense is actually pushing out. And now an opportunity on the opposite side. Fires, and a good save again there from the keeper in Jackson Davies. But this game is about to come alive. As Archie Gold, no, Spencer Mason, those 18 and 19 jerseys look a lot the same. Oh, Wilkinson just drops the ball. So the pressure and the heat is happening. Pulls it from the sky, just can't control it, and comes back the other way here. So Jack Dearden with the ball. 10-8. And we've got Jamaica offside here. So a flag is coming. Looks inside, finds Spreckley, and Spreckley fires the ball at the cage. And Jamaica will find themselves in a man-down situation. A 10-8 ball game with 2 minutes to go in this third term. And as the break in play comes, we've got a hydration break here for the boys as they head into the last 2 minutes of this third term. Sorry, 3 minutes 26 to go in this third term. Whoa. There have been some good finishes today on this ground one, and it's amazing how by the time you get to these 7-8, 17-18, 13-14 places, the two teams are very evenly matched. And I must say I've been blessed to have 3 good games on this field already today. And I don't think they're finished just quietly. I think there's a bit more to go in this game. And Jamaica, well, they look like they have found the special antidote at half-time. And England look like they've drank the potion. As the hydration break comes to an end. But England with the offense here. As the ball will be brought in down the back here. As Archie Gold gives it up to Zach Spreckley. Zach Spreckley to Drew Wilkinson. Wilkinson over here to Ben Jackson. Jackson looks down, finds Shuttleworth. Spreckley rotates out, man up play here. Little rotation there. Back there to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth to Baythorpe. Baythorpe down the bottom to Jackson. Back up here to good shutdown, but need to shut down the middle. It's Breckley on the crease. And Zach Breckley gets his first of the game. And an 11-8 ball game. But don't go anywhere on World Lacrosse TV, because there is still time in this quarter. And then we have a whole other quarter to go as we see flag flying on the outer side. And the crowd has woken up. And we hope you're enjoying this coverage here on World Lacrosse TV. Ball on the ground. White looks to pick it up. Oh, great pick up there, Damani White. Down to Quincy Newland. Quincy uses his legs. Comes around. Finds Brown. Brown up to Bohr. Good inside roll, Bohr. Now back down to Brown. Brown has Bromfield up the top. As substitute comes on there, Quincy White. Dylan Bohr. And Dylan Bohr just tosses it over the head of the attacker there in Quincy Newland. And the ball will come out of bounds and come back in for England. So, Spencer Mason with the ball. Mason didn't see the guy coming on from the bench. Runs into his own teammate there in McGilligan. And McGillhager offers an option as he runs back there. Does Spencer Mason. And releases a man now into the offense. Going to be a whole no equal pressure out there. So ball turned over there by James McGilligan. And here we go again for Jamaica. We have 1:24 left in the third. And now the ball will come up the top here to Quincy White. Quincy White over to Hyman. He beats his man. Looks to get in. Tink, tink, tink off the bar it goes. And Jamaica with the backup on the outer side here. And Jamaica, still time here to put one in before three-quarter time and bring it back to a two-goal game. So, ball to start play. As Stone Evans looks to use his body. Looks over the middle and finds his teammate in the middle there. And Quincy White gets one back. We're back to a two-goal ball game. We have 42 seconds or 40 seconds left in the third. And Quincy White gets another one. That's his second for the day. 11-9 ball game. And we're looking at, we're laughing in the commentary box, Amanda and I, because we had a bit of a competition earlier. And we tried to pick the scoreline, and let's just say with a quarter to go, we're very close. Who would have known we watched lacrosse a bit? And ball coming out here, White, little flip up. And now gives it there to Grayson Bromfield. Can they get another one before the three-quarter time break? 23 seconds on the clock. And McKenzie has Hyman. McKenzie goes on his attacker, gets inside. Oh, yes, we can. The answer to that question is yes, we can. Oh, great work there from DeAndre McKenzie. I tell you what, on the outer side yesterday, he'd suffered some heat exhaustion. They got taken off on a stretcher. I tell you right now, he looks like they've given him the good juice. Because wow, one goal ball game. And there we go. Left-hand side, we've got a one goal ball game. It is 11 seconds to go. Here we go, Jamaica. Can they even it up before halftime? White steps in. Good save there, but a flag on the play. So Jamaica will just hold the ball here with about 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Jamaica hold the ball. They'll start with it for the fourth quarter. White nearly getting in and on the cage. And we're just assessing the penalty here. I think it was a push. I'm not going to guess. I'm not even sure. 30-second for a push. All right, maybe I should have guessed. Maybe I don't need to guess. Maybe I'll just watch lacrosse. Limited time. We have 4.6 seconds. They will hold the ball here and start with it in the fourth term. As we have an 11-10 ball game as we go into the fourth quarter here on World Lacrosse TV. And we have a game on our hands. And we are going to get some water on board, because I'm going to say, strap yourselves in, viewers of World Lacrosse TV. We have a fourth quarter coming up you don't want to miss. And we'll be back very shortly live on World Lacrosse TV.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을, ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. Welcome to a new era of lacrosse. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together. Join the journey, and let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
And if you are still with us on World Lacrosse TV, don't go anywhere. We've got a cliffhanger. In this 7/8 game, it is Jamaica up against England. And it's 11-10 at three-quarter time. And Jamaica will start with the ball in the stick of Carl Hyman. And they'll be in a power play situation. So a score here ties it up. Looks the ball, good defense there. So 15 minutes of play for these two sides. One of them ends up 7th, one of them ends up 8th. And they both had fantastic tournaments. Reminding that the last time these two teams met in the first game, they were 13-11 the way of England. 14-11 the way of England. And just using his prowess there as loose ball hold is going to be assessed there. And, going the other way. As Jamaica getting called for that one. Not often that the attacker gets a hold call when the ball has been released, and especially with the stick under the arm. But here we go, England looks to step in. Oh, great save there from the keeper. Ball to be won, that will be Jamaican. Great dive, and it's those 1%ers right now that give you the opportunities. England, Jamaica, classic here on World TV, or World Lacrosse TV. I'm forgetting who I am. Oh, just steps over, and a timeout here. Timeout called to Jamaica. right on it there was the coach. The ball got back in his stick. He's sitting on his bum. And he went, you know what, let's have a timeout. We'll waste one rather than waste possession of the ball. Good timeout from the coaching staff. And that's where sometimes a coach can make a big difference. Mark Wilson, well, he's obviously made a big difference to this group because whatever he said at halftime has resonated with them. And they have come out like a different team from the first half. England, on the other hand, well, I don't know, the heat, but they've wilted a little bit because they were well in control of this game. And now they're under pressure. And Colin Stevenson says, how many man-up goals for Jamaica? England keep taking penalties. Jamaica cashing in. Oh, I've got them for 6. And you know, I'm only keeping my little stats as I go here, Colin, but I'm saying it's about that. James Bramwell says, deja vu back at Thompson's crew plus Livesey representation. Livesey, bacon and sausage buddies and cups of tea flowing at the Thompsons. Go England, keep up the good work. Well, they're going to need all the support you can give them, James, because they are just under a little bit of pressure here as the ball comes up here to Bromfield. And Loreno Betsy says, a birdie. My son Christian said if we message you shout-outs, you would repeat them. Don't want to bother you unless that's true. Well, don't bother me. I don't care if I'm busy calling a game here, Loreno. Yeah, big shout-out to you. How about that? Right in the heat of the game. And I'm going to get back to the game because it's a cracker here. As the ball is with Jamaica. And Stone Evans losing his footing but able to get the ball out. Ball to Bromfield, gets past a man. Now rotates back to Zeke Brown. Zeke Brown up to Carl Hyman. Hyman down to Dylan Bohr. Dylan Bohr has the shorty matchup. He's up against number 18 there, and a ball to be won. Ball hits the deck. It's and fortuitously goes the way of Jamaica. So right place, right time. Zeke Brown just gets the ball and a little bit of settle being asked for here. Quincy White, 11-10 ball game. Looks up the top and just not moving the feet there. And the ball will go over and back. And England, they can go straight away. They've got numbers too. England with an opportunity. Looks inside. Fires and puts it away there. Spencer Mason, 12-10 ball game. Transition ball from a mistake just in the forward, not moving their feet there. Getting really tired of these players. It is very, very hot out there. And they just almost need to just really settle it down in the offense. Just take a breath, get a good long set, because they look like they're out on their feet, some of these players at the moment. And you couldn't blame them. The heat that has been out there today has been immense. And Spencer Mason, well, he just gave him a 2-goal buffer, but that's not going to stop Damani White. Or Quincy White, no Damani, that was Damani. Oh, but comes back the other way, ball to be won. Oh, just can't take the ball. Spreckley! Capitalised on the missed ground ball. Few mistakes starting to happen here. And ground ball not won there by the defender. And Zach Spreckley sitting behind gets a, well, I think he looked and he went, that's not even coming to me. And when he got it, he thought, no one's coming to me. And through the goal he put it. Just there, he sat on the back side of this. He didn't even expect it. And all of a sudden it's in his stick with no pressure. And you can't give Zach Spreckley that with no pressure. So 13-10 ball game. England. But Jamaica, we know they're not going to give this contest up in a hurry. As the ball pops up here to Drew Wilkinson, but he gets the ball checked out there by Brown. And it comes back again. Brown, great work there from Zeke Brown. And he uses his pace to get away from the defender, but defender still chasing him. Cartwright to Dylan Bohr. And Dylan Bohr now will bring his shorty defender around the right-hand side. Quincy White. Back up to Hyman. Back to Quincy White. He picks up Drew Wilkinson, steps inside. Quincy White frees the hands. And Quincy White dropping bullets from the 45. And Quincy White gets his third of the game. 13-11. Don't go anywhere. World Lacrosse TV bringing it to you. Here for the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship in Jeju, Korea for the 7th place finish here. And it's not over yet. Ball back in the center. White wins it again. Damani White this time. And they just want their legs to be moving here. Yes, it's tired. Yes, it's tough. But this is to finish 7th in a World Championship. As DeAndre McKenzie, he's a goal scorer today, comes on the field. And here's the man of the moment, Quincy White. Back up to Bromfield. Looks to take on his man. Fires. Oh, goes just past the left-hand post there to the right side of it. And the man, Stone Evans. Is it time? Cometh the man, cometh the moment. And Stone Evans, little pick comes in. Picked up there, just throws the ball up, little bounce pass. Now to White, man falls over. But ball turned over with a wild pass. It goes out of bounds. And a hydration break. So probably a good hydration break there. As Jamaica 11. England 13. England with possession from the defensive end here. And they will have to clear the ball out. As I just wet the whistle slightly. Game 3 in a row today. And we've got some gold and bronze medal games to be decided tomorrow. This is my last one for today. And let's have a look here. We've got a couple of messages coming through. Jen Bordin says, oh my God, we are in the edge of our couch watching from Toronto, Canada. Our son, Owen Bordin Poussey, OBP. Oh, there you go. Should have known that at the beginning of the week. OBP. That's a great nickname. On the team, Jamaica, number 24. Jen, well, let's go Jamaica. And I'm glad you are enjoying the coverage. Jojo again said, good job, Jamaica, coming back, let's go. I bet Jojo's sitting on the edge of her seat at home as well. So we are set for, it's not over yet, I can tell you that much. I've seen a lot of lacrosse in my time and it just has that feeling. There are mistakes going to be made. Players are really tired. It's at the end of their competition. And they're mentally fatigued, physically fatigued. And it just takes a little bit of capitalising on a couple of errors. And it can turn over. And we've had a change in the keeper here. As Ruby comes into the cage with fresh eyes and fresh hands. As Jackson looks to run the defence. And ball goes over. And Jackson rotates the ball down in the shade. Amazing how the guys are just heading to the shade there of the marquees on the outer side. As Archie Gold keeps running the ball. Picked up by Stevenson. And 9 minutes and 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2-goal ball game. Looks over, ball knocked down. Ball comes off the stick, and as I said, that's a tired. Ball goes in and out, and here we go. Ball needs to be picked up. Looks to go forward. Great pick up there. England with control of the ball. As Drew Wilkinson managed to get that one back for England. Kicks it to Spreckley. 13-11 scoreline. Was 14-11 the last time they met the way of England. Plenty of time in this contest though. Spreckley stops on a dime. Now he goes to go back left. And he stepped in the crease. Oh, so a turnover. These are those mental errors that players have when it's hot. It's at the end of a competition and they're mentally and physically fatigued. And Spreckley steps into the crease. Jamaica with an opportunity to get one back. Good up check. And oh, that's on top of the head, and that's a flag. So they can get a opportunity here. Don't want to draw another flag. That'll be a 1 minute major slash. And Jamaica, can they get one here and then go into a power play situation? Well, they're going to stop. They're not attacking the cage, so the ball will be stopped. But the positive in all of that, Jamaica get a power play. They're 6 on 5. And they have an opportunity here to bring it back to a 13-12 ball game. But first of all, got to run this power play. Now Hyman looks to go down the bottom. So the defense has to be good. It fires in and that's up and over. Good take there from Bromfield in the middle. Just set that bounce shot a little bit too close. And they're just checking the net there as it's moved it in. And Jojo says it is nail biting. Well, Jojo, yes, it is. It is very nail biting. And I hope I'm doing it justice here in this game with this commentary. And ball down the back. Jamaica with the ball. Brown to Hyman. Hyman up to Evans. Evans looks to fire. Not there. Quicks it over to Jones. Sorry, White. And he's already got 4. Quincy White still in a power play situation. So they'll look to work this top again. Back to Hyman. Looks at the ball's just dropped in the middle. Ball to be picked up. Can they get the win ball here and just tossed it up? Ruby. Now he has to be clean with it. He's got to get out of the circle. And he takes his time here. As the defense look to clear this ball. And a flag on the play. That'll be for an illegal substitution, I think. So penalty coming here for Jamaica. Penalty's been released. And they're just trying to, you can hear them saying, just keep the ball moving forward. White as the ball fires wide, but that is going to be a penalty here on Jamaica. And I think that'll be for an illegal substitution. Yeah, and it is. So illegal substitution for Jamaica. 30-second technical. Minor penalty. Called from the bench. And 13-11 scoreline. 30-second penalty here for England. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Can Jamaica shut this down? Or can England get back out to a 3-goal ball game? Ball back up top centre. Now to Baythorpe. Baythorpe looks over. Finds Gold. Now to Wilkinson. Down the back to Spreckley. And a shot is had and it goes out of bounds but picked up there as the wind comes out of the tyre there for me. And now ball down on the back corner. Shuttleworth looks up. Finds Jackson. And now Jackson rotates back out up to his favourite spot. And he'll look to drive from this top left. And now down to Spreckley. Spreckley rotates the ball up, and they're just trying to waste a little bit of time here. A stall call, I reckon, will come very shortly here for England, and they'll be asked to keep it in very shortly here, as they're just wasting some time. Watch for the arms to come up as Spreckley looks to rotate the ball, not attacking the cage, and here we go. Now they do attack the cage. Comes out. Oh, Jackson! Well, the one person that did attack the cage puts it between the keeper's two legs, and England 14-11. And that is Ben Jackson's first of the day. And is that the one there, as we have a hydration break here with limited time left? That's 3 goals to England, 14-11, 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. And we've got a flag on a play here, have we, for a conduct call? I'm just watching some of that. I don't know where that's being called on, but we'll keep an eye on that. So maybe something happened after the score, and it might be that will be waved off, is it, or was it after the goal? If it is after the goal, and it is on, depends who it's on, the other team will start with the ball. So I can't see there, but the officials are together. As I said, the Jamaican team is right in the middle of where those officials were standing. I can't, you know what, at my height of 7'7", I just can't quite see that there. And we are going to hear, and we'll see the call here. I'm just trying to sneak into a position where potentially I can. And, is there a penalty in the box here? Or is it just the goal may have cancelled? The goal may have cancelled the conduct call. And it has, but it looks like Jamaica will start with it. So on England there. So maybe a little bit of showboating after that ball went in and just told them how good that goal was. But what it's done is given Jamaica a ball. We're going to be even with the numbers. But after the goal, so a misconduct call there. Wiped off by the goal. But Jamaica will start with the ball. Although I would have thought that they would have still had a man in the box here, given that misconduct call, if it was after the play, as the ball comes out the back and just can't quite grab it. And you can see some real tired bodies out there at the moment. And the defenders have done a great job, as Archie Carr just comes up here, and Jack Dearden, he tries to get his legs going, as Zeke Brown tries to chase it down, kicks it back to Ruby. Ruby has Carr to his right, and that's going to turn over. And now they can move quickly here. They need to move quickly, Jamaica. 3-goal deficit, and they'll go with pace. I stepped inside. Good defense there not to give away a penalty there. But they're going to have to work hard here. Jamaica. They still have time. They still can bring this game back, as Stone Evans looks to work on his right. Double comes out now. It's got to be a free man. Kicks the ball back. There's a penalty on the play. And I was going to say, the man there in Bromfield asking for that was a bounce pass, but not given. We're going to have a penalty here. Is it minor? Is it major? We'll find out from Benjamin. 30-second hold, minor penalty. 3 minutes and some to go. Now to Hyman. They need to put some goals in the back of the cage here. A goal a minute. That's what they need, a goal a minute. Hyman, as he hits the guy in front of him with the ball, and coming off second best there. And it was the English defender there which caused that contact, and he's come off worse for wear. Took the shot, and then just gave a little bit to the Jamaican attacker, and comes off the field, and he's just a little bit sorer there. Alex Tidesley Worcester. Good stop. Had no fear in getting in front of that shot, but then just caused the contact on Hyman and came off second best. So ball with Jamaica. Looks over Hyman, he'll fire that, and he does, and misses the cage. So opportunities going begging here. 2 minutes 35 in the contest, 3-goal ball game. They need one now. Hyman up against the shorty. Gotta go, just gotta go. And he steps in, Hyman, he does, pops it away. Carl Hyman, 2-goal ball game, 2 minutes to go. Anything is possible as Colin gets up there with his flag running laps. I tell you what, it brought the fitness game up there in the stands. Running that 60 metres up there, he's slowing down a little bit too, just quietly, but he's done an amazing job in the stands all week, supporting his team. And ball there to Carl, goal there to Carl Hyman, that's 3. 2-goal ball game. Just made his way in, and there's tired bodies everywhere here. 14-12, 2 minutes 20. Can Jamaica get another win out of the centre? Ball 2v1, flicked it out, Jamaica, they've got plenty of time, 2:20. And we got a ball here to Hyman. No, that's Bromfield, that's White. White has a bag full today. Bromfield, got to move your legs. You got 2 minutes of play left. Just got to go. Got to move the legs. Looks back up the top to White. White steps past the defender. He fires it wide of the cage. Back up had there by Brown. Brown looking to work. Sets a pick. Rotates it back. Now he has. Should cut through the crease there. And now rolls back up. Back up to the top. DeAndre McKenzie goes at pace. Got fresh legs, gets past, and fires up and over the cage. And a collision there, and might have just got a bit of cramp here. I think Archie Carr took a little knock with that shot as the guy came through from the air. And I reckon that's a little bit of cramp. And why wouldn't you have cramp out there? I tell you what, if you weighed the boys before this game and weighed them after, I reckon they're going to lose about 8 kilo. It is that warm out there. And Archie Carr is up and about. And just feeling like, give me some pickle juice, coach, for the last minute and a bit. So Jamaica with the ball in the stick. Stone Evans. Here we go. Ball there. Oh, just slips over and can't hit him as a timeout. Did I hear a timeout called here? I don't know. I thought I heard I thought I heard a timeout called. And do they have any timeouts left? This is what I'm asking. So, I think that was a timeout there to Jamaica. And just slipping there was Stone Evans. And 1 minute, 24 seconds in this 7-8 playoff. Anything can happen. 2 goals in a minute 24 to tie it up. It can be done. We've seen it done before. I've seen a game won in 59 seconds from being 2 down. Once before, only once in my commentary career. But you can imagine how I was going at that point. And Jojo says, great job of commentating, and it is exciting. Well, strap yourself in, Jojo, because we still have a minute 24 to go in a 2-goal ball game to tie it up. And who is going to potentially write history here? Who is going to write history here? As we... I'm getting thrown pickle pops. I don't know that I'm cramping up at the moment, but I may. The voice may need it. Third game in a row. Now they need to score. So they've got to go straight away. White, just find that last little bit of energy that he has. And White steps in, he gets in, frees a hand. Quincy White, back to a 1-goal ball game. He gets his 4th of the game. Oh, there's a heartbeat. The heart is beating. And now all we need is a face-off win here for Jamaica to come and try and tie it up. And are we due for an absolute classic here on World Lacrosse TV? Needs a face-off win. White is the man. Quincy with 4. A minute and 6 seconds. Plenty of time. White wins the ball. Damani White has the ball. Looks over to Joel Brown. Dropped the hands, went low to high. But no worries with the backup. And 59 seconds. Ball to Hyman. Jamaica, 1 goal. Ball travels down to 50 seconds. Bromfield, is he the hero? Oh, ball is lost down the back. Comes off the stick there. They're just going to ride here. Can't give it up. And now and a timeout with a loose ball there. And they'll have a timeout. That gives Jamaica an opportunity to set up something in this defensive end. This is where you bring the keeper out. Go down by 2 or be a hero. Push your players up the ground. Bring the keeper out. Doesn't matter if you go down by 2 here. Just bring the keeper, put him on an attacker, send the rest up the field, man up, and double the ball down the back end. But we're in for a good 42 seconds of lacrosse here in this 7-8 game. And the 3 games on field 1 today have all come down to within 1 or 2 goals. And again, this is why I commentate lacrosse. The greatest and fastest game on 2 feet. And just when you think it's over, it really isn't. So England need to, and they've got Stevenson with a long stick in his hand. Again, he's had that in his hand all week. So bring the keeper out, ride this 10-man zone, and double the ball down the back. So we've got to lock off here. Need to get on the players. There's too many loose players here for England. And looking to run the ball out. So the 2 6s against each other. Oh, loses the ball. Drew Wilkinson, ball on the ground to be won. Picks it up, runs into it, that's a Ward, and steps out of bounds. No, ball comes back. Play on, they say. Opportunity here, limited time. 26 seconds. Ball comes up to White. 20 seconds. Just send the defense. White steps in. White! Oh, what a foot save there! Another huge save. Needs to fire the ball into the crease. Ball back at the top. That's going to turn over. And England win an absolute thriller. And that man in the cage again, Jackson Davies, with a foot save on Quincy White. to stop it going into golden goal. Oh, Jackson Davies, that's 2 in a week. That's 2 in 3 days. That is amazing. Davies had a one-on-one with 4 seconds to go the other night, and he shut it out. And right there, gets a foot save right on the crease from Quincy White. And I tell you what, when the big times happen, Jackson Davies is the man for the job as well. Congratulations to England. Congratulations to Jamaica. That was an outstanding game of lacrosse by both teams. They have had a tough run all week. And that is how you want to play a 7-8 final. Coming down to the last shot effectively. I'm going to sign Jackson Davies up, I think. I don't know who he's going to play for in Australia, but we're going to get him out. And I'm just setting him in for the last 10 seconds of every game if I'm down by a goal. What a contest here. As England and Jamaica hold your heads up high. That was amazing lacrosse. And there has been some unbelievable things happening this week here with these boys. And kudos, that's amazing lacrosse out there, boys. Oh, I'm standing and applauding. Cannot ask for better. And I tell you what, I'm going to get off the air now because I need to rest my voice. But you will have another game on here at 7 p.m. tonight as the boys shake their hands. Thanks to all the production staff today and throughout the week. You've been amazing, to everyone on the cameras for World Lacrosse TV and Soup. Good work. And I'm going to wrap it up here with England running out 14-13 winners here against Jamaica. My name has been Tony Watts. We'll see you tomorrow for bronze and gold medal day. Until the sticks are swinging, lacrosse is a winner.
They give them everybody, just in case. So I got like 7 every year. Nobody wants to watch the game.